And historic Fort Ticonderoga is getting ready to commemorate the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution, with a major reenactment next month of the raid on Fort Ticonderoga by Ethan Allen, the Green Mountain Boys, and Benedict Arnold when they captured the fort from the British in May of 1775. Along with the reenactment, on May 9th through the 11th, will be the opening of a groundbreaking new exhibit that'll feature nearly 100 never-before-seen artifacts from the American Revolution. The exhibit, being unveiled on May 3rd, will showcase pieces from Fort Ticonderoga's vast and simply amazing collection. Over the past century, Fort Ticonderoga has assembled a collection of Revolutionary War artifacts like none other.
One of the things that I think people might not realize about Fort Ticonderoga is that we're not just the reconstructed fort and the historic landscape that you can come visit. We are one of North America's premier collections of 18th century military material culture. We're still working on cataloging maybe 200,000 artifacts. So I think that in some ways the collection of Fort Ticonderoga is a little known treasure.
And some of the extraordinary pieces from that collection will be going on display in just a few weeks.
That exhibit, mounting this year, opening in May, will have over 100 artifacts from the collection. Many of those artifacts have never been on display before.
Among Fort Ti's thousands of military uniforms are two gems from the Revolutionary War era, including this coat, believed to be one of the oldest in existence.
This uniform, scarlet cloth, faced with buff, and although they've tarnished a little bit, silver-washed buttons, is exquisitely made. The coat is in incredible condition for its age. And again, as I said, there's no earlier known true military coat that was made in this country that I know of, which gives this a really singular place in the history of military uniforms in the United States. This is a real treasure. This is, I think, one of the highlights of that collection because this uniform of a French officer is the only French uniform from the time period of the American Revolution in all of North America. They have stamped the design of this kind of nice little scroll with the number 34 within it. Now, the number that's on there, the color of the buttons, the fact that it's silver and not gold, in combination with what's called the facing color, so the distinctive color that's augmenting the uniform, in this case rose or pink, tells us exactly what regiment of the French Army this is. Although we don't know exactly who wore this uniform, there is a very high probability that this officer was on the surrender field watching Cornwallis's British Army stack their arms and surrender.
The French officer's coat will be part of a Revolutionary Anthology. That exhibit will be opening on May 3rd. Then Fort Ticonderoga is launching its 2-year Real-Time Revolution, a commemoration of the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution, featuring more exhibits and signature events, including the No Quarter reenactment on May 9th through the 11th of the Green Mountain Boys' march from Vermont and capture of Fort Ticonderoga. The Real-Time Revolution will bring to life the people and events that defined the fight for independence and coincide with the nation's 250th anniversary commemoration. Tickets for the No Quarter reenactment are nearly sold out. You can go to Fort Ti's website to learn more.